What's going on, guys? This is Scaff, and today I'm bringing you guys my Every Gun on TDM series. And today we're going to be going over this Remington. As you guys can see, I just had my class up for you guys. So if you guys want to go back and pause it and take notes or write down what I got, feel more than welcome and let me know what you think of it. But today we're going to be going over this Remington R5. The Remington R5 is actually a really good gun. When I first tried it out, I really didn't like it too much, and then I actually started using it, and it's actually a really good strong gun. There is an attachment you want to stay away from, and that's a silencer with this gun. Well, let's go ahead and go into some details on this gun. Okay, so the Remington R5, it's actually an assault rifle. It's a part of the assault rifle class. It's fully auto with a high damage output. This thing is really high damage. I mean, the only one that um, there's only a couple other guns that have higher damage and or same damage. So, and one of them being the MSBS, which I'm going to go over on my next one. So, with this high damage output, it makes a really good gun, and it has a uh, very long range, and it actually has a very manageable recoil with this gun too. It has a classic of all these great things with only one downfall. It is the slowest shooting assault rifle in its class. It doesn't shoot very fast. It has the slowest RPMs, round per minute, in its class of the assault rifles. But for the most part, it's a really good gun. Um, now, it has, and another interesting fact with it, it has the highest 3 kill range. That means at the longest range possible, this thing's gonna kill in 3 shots. And excuse me, that's only in the assault rifle class. But yeah, and it has the highest 3 hit kill range in its class, which makes it really good gun. It's very good. If you've tried it and you didn't like it, I'd suggest giving it another try. If you haven't tried it yet, I definitely suggest giving it a try. Now let's go into some specs on this on the assault rifle itself, the Remington R5. Okay, this thing has, now this is where it gets tricky in the damage. This thing has a 49% damage at up close ranges. Okay, so that means it's going to be a 3 shot kill at in close ranges, and because that 3 shot kill lasts so long, that you're going to get the most range out of that at the 3 shot kill range. Now, now the downside to it is it's only got 20% damage out of 100% at the longest distance. That's basically whenever it gets out of that 3 shot kill range, or whenever it gets out of the range, it's going to be dropped down to 20% damage out of 100. So that's kind of a downside, because most of the other assault rifles, they actually have a 25% damage at long range, which doesn't make too much sense. Well, actually it does, because of the low rate of fire. Being that you're shooting these bullets that far, once you shoot, the bullet slows down as it goes, and as the bullet slows down, it's going to have less impact and less damage after so much distance. So I guess it does make sense. But yeah, in its class, it has one of the lower drop off rates. 20% is I think there's one other gun that has that 20% damage. And it's funny because you got the FAD has it has the lowest damage in class for long range, or for up close ranges, but then has a 25% for the long range, which is kind of just silly. But yeah, so mix this gun with attachments like the muzzle brake. It's going to make this really good gun, and very usable, and get that 3 shot kill range way up there. Now let's go into magazine size. Another downfall of it, it does have the smallest magazine size in its class, which is 24, and with extended you get 36. Max ammo for this gun is 144. Max ammo with extended mags is actually going to be 216 rounds. So, I mean, that's not bad, but this isn't one that I really use fully loaded with. I like scavenger with, because, I mean, your max ammos aren't really that high. Next, let's go into how fast this thing actually shoots. This thing actually shoots at 331 rounds per minute, which isn't that great for the assault rifle class. As I said, it's the lowest in its class, and besides, if you're shooting the MSBS, and your trigger finger ain't that fast, so it's the lowest in its class in that category. But all around, it's a great gun. Okay, now let's go into attachments. One thing on this gun is a must is the muzzle brake. Do not throw a silencer on this thing. If you throw a silencer on this thing, I hope you just shoot yourself or you die a million times. No, not really, but yeah, do not throw a silencer on this thing. It's not made for a silencer. Um, One thing it is made for is that muzzle brake. That muzzle brake adds so much to this gun. It makes it so much better that I definitely suggest the muzzle brake over anything else if you were to put on it. Next, I got the red dot because I really don't like the iron sights. And you could argue, well, you could throw extended mags, get a little bit more, but this class I actually don't throw extended mags on. Even though it only has 24 rounds. Okay, next let's go into one perk I am using is agility. That's different from a lot of them. This is one of those classes that I like agility on because of the low rate of fire. I want to try and make it up and be able to be speedy. In other categories. Next, we got Stalker, of course, being speedy, that goes into it. Scavenger is the next perk, and as I said, not really a fully loaded on this gun, but Scavenger I think works out better with this gun than fully loaded. Next, we got Focus. You want to stay on shot, you want to make those shots count. Definitely use Focus with this gun. It's really going to help it out. And Hardline. Hardline, you guys could change out for anything. It's just, matter of opinion. Next, let's go into my streaks. Of course, the traditional streaks for me, Dog, Trinity Missile, and Battle Hind. I think they work very well with this class. All right, guys. Definitely give this gun a try. It's good for anybody, any skill level. I think it's great for new people coming in. All right, guys. Well, this is it for the Remington R5. If you liked the video, hit that like button. Subscribe, leave me a comment. Otherwise, this is Scav. Peace.